In today's update, we cover significant developments in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, including strategic movements, military operations, and geopolitical shifts. Stay tuned for detailed insights into these critical events. The Russian central grouping of forces has expanded its area of responsibility in Donetsk Oblast, signaling a shift in the Russian military command's priorities. Previously focused on maneuver operations near Avdiivka, the central grouping is now overseeing broader offensive efforts. Elements of the 90th Tank Division have been redeployed to support operations southwest of Donetsk City, indicating significant manpower allocation to this region. This expansion suggests a strategic move to maintain consistent offensive pressure and prevent Ukrainian forces from regaining the initiative. However, this broader front may strain Russian resources and affect operational effectiveness. Russian forces have intensified offensive operations near Toretsk, advancing up to 600 meters in some areas despite a lack of confirmed frontline changes. The offensive includes multiple assaults from different directions, targeting areas like New York, Oleksandropol, and Zalizna. Mill bloggers claim these advances, though independent verification is pending. The increased activity in this sector highlights the ongoing strategic importance of Toretsk for Russian forces aiming to consolidate control over Donetsk Oblast. This concerted push underscores the Russian commitment to exerting pressure on Ukrainian defenses and expanding their territorial control. Ukrainian forces conducted a significant ATACMS missile strike on the Saky Airbase in occupied Crimea. The strike targeted an ammunition depot and a radar station, resulting in considerable damage despite Russian air defenses. This operation marks a notable escalation in Ukraine's efforts to disrupt Russian logistics and operational capabilities in Crimea. The successful targeting of key military infrastructure demonstrates Ukraine's advancing missile capabilities and strategic targeting precision, posing a significant challenge to Russian forces' ability to maintain their foothold in occupied territories. The Russian Federal Security Service, FSB, arrested former Deputy Defense Minister Dmitry Bulgakov on corruption charges. Bulgakov is accused of embezzlement related to military catering contracts, reflecting a broader Kremlin effort to purge senior officials implicated in corruption. This high-profile arrest highlights ongoing systemic issues within the Russian military's logistics and procurement processes. The crackdown aims to address inefficiencies and corruption that have plagued Russia's military operations, particularly since the start of the full-scale invasion of Ukraine. The arrest of such a senior figure underscores the Kremlin's intent to enforce accountability within its ranks. The European Union transferred 1.5 billion euros from frozen Russian assets to Ukraine, marking the first tranche of financial support aimed at bolstering Ukraine's defense and reconstruction efforts. This move is part of broader international efforts to support Ukraine amidst the ongoing conflict. The financial transfer signifies a significant step in utilizing seized Russian assets to aid Ukraine, reflecting the EU's commitment to supporting Ukraine's sovereignty and resilience against Russian aggression. The Kremlin has condemned this action, indicating potential diplomatic repercussions. The Royal United Services Institute, RUSI, reported an integration of Russian cyber and conventional military capabilities. Russian cyber units are increasingly targeting Ukrainian mobile devices to disrupt tactical operations, shifting focus from civilian targets. This integration enhances Russia's ability to conduct coordinated attacks on Ukrainian military infrastructure, posing a sophisticated threat to Ukraine's defense operations. The prioritization of military over civilian cyber targets indicates a strategic pivot aimed at undermining Ukrainian operational effectiveness on the battlefield. Russian forces have made marginal advances near Avdiivka, with geolocated footage confirming territorial gains. The offensive operations include assaults on multiple fronts, targeting areas like Yasnobrodivka and Prorez. Despite the incremental nature of these gains, the persistent pressure underscores Russia's determination to secure strategic locations within Donetsk Oblast. The advances, though limited, reflect the ongoing high-intensity conflict and the continuous efforts of Russian forces to consolidate control over contested regions. The engagements near Avdiivka highlight the sustained military activity in eastern Ukraine,